Hello, welcome to the channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. God bless you. Well, the video you're about to watch is not strange, but when I said it's not strange, I mean we have come to be accustomed to such falsehood and fakeness, if there is any word like that. In the recent months, people have decided to come out, those that became so greedy that they sold their conscience in order to advertise the works of Satan that is being practiced in occultic houses. I use the word occult because whatever that is shrouded in secrecy, has every appearance of a cult. So when a miracle is faked and the secrecy or the secret of it is only known to the person that acted and the people that employed him or her for the acting, it is occultic in nature. So many people whose conscience got burnt, because of filthy lucre. A lot of them have started coming out. And may I say something? Many of you will not like to hear this, but, no matter what Israel has become today, we must not forget that the campaign of that young man gave rise to so many of these things. Well, let it not sound like I am preempting what I want to show you. I'd like you to watch the video of a young lady who was paid or who was promised a monthly stipend of 1,500 rands. And so she came to the church and acted. Was she even acting, or she was helped to act, falsehood? I would like you to watch it. And this took place in AMI, the Church of Pastor, in quote, Alf Lukau. I'll be seeing you at the end of the video.
Among the hundreds of congregants, Samantha Revesai, the mother of one, has been searching for employment since arriving in the country 6 years ago.
God himself walked in this place.
She's just a visitor with a prayer request.
I really wanted to go and maybe the pastor pray for me so I can get a job. I'm so distressed.
The 27-year-old has been in trouble with her landlord for missing her rental payment.
The member of the church came to me and said, "You want money, right?" And I say, "Yes, I want money, because right now things are not fine with me, so I really want money." Then they said, "We want you to come next week." For the first time, they didn't tell me what to do.
She attended the prophetic salt service and she believed God for a healing, man of God.
When Revesai honors the invitation, it turns out to be a Sunday of testimonies.
For 3 years, she was HIV positive.
For 3 years?
3 years, man of God.
Tell me what happened.
They gave me a paper. That was 2 of them. The first one was written, I was positive, because they already knew my name and my surname. So they went, I don't know where, to the doctor and say I was HIV positive. And the other ones was saying I'm now negative.
3 years is torment.
Revesai does not get to speak for herself though.
She was tormented, Pastor Alf, by that disease. On Monday, she went for a test and she saw the test was negative. But just something said, let me check again on Thursday.
Come on now.
And Pastor, when she went back on Thursday, she got the exact results, HIV negative.
God is fighting for us.
I was not positive. I've never been positive. They wanted me to act as if I was positive, and then Pastor prayed for me and I get healed so they can attract other people to come to the church. They promised me money.
How much?
They said they were going to give me 1.5 every month.
Is a profoundly painful disintegration of a human being. To use that vulnerability for for any kind of religious gain, which is false, I quite frankly think is criminal, you know. And just because it's church doesn't necessarily give it, or church in inverted commas, doesn't necessarily give it credence.
Ever since then, hers has been a life full of regret.
So I don't want them to publish me anymore.
So you have watched the video, and I really must have to register my disappointments. I'm disgusted by these things, and for so many reasons. But before I delve into what I want to say properly, I want to establish the fact that though these people are doing this, my question and my surprise is, why fake something that can be real? Because I've seen quite a number of HIV positive people that were prayed for and they got healed. Whether you believe it or not is your business, but what I'm telling you is that I'm a living witness, and those people are still alive. You know, I've seen the power of God do these things that these people are faking. And so that is the reason why I asked the question, why fake something that can be real? It may take time. It may take a little more commitment and dedication and hard work in the inner room for these things to happen. But why fake it if it can be real? Now, so that brings me to the point where my heart breaks, because what you see happened here was that people know how to take advantage of the vulnerability of the vulnerable. People that are, seem to be helpless, people that seem to have come to their wits, and instead of helping them with that condition, now things are attached, that becomes the gift of the devil. It is satanic in nature, because Satan doesn't give you anything freely. He gives and he takes from you. And that is exactly what these people, are doing. And you wonder why somebody will come out to threaten people. If you do this, I will do that and that and that. It is because this kind of a thing has a kind of become a bad business. It has brought bad business for them. And so the more it is being spread, of course, I saw this on a channel and I picked it up, and somebody else might see it and pick it up, and before you know it, it travels wide. This is why there is war, to clamp down YouTubers and bloggers, and irrespective of the fact that there are those that are actually peddling falsehood. But this one, at least we saw. Now, the surprising thing is that they never even allowed the lady to say anything. So they acted for her. Seemed that while she was practicing, maybe she wasn't good an actress enough, so they devised a means of speaking it for her, and just for her to be there and gave her consent, for the cameras to carry her, and then eventually it becomes a miracle. And that was a bait to bring other people into the church. And guess what? There were people in that church that were HIV positive, and knowing fully well, this pastor knew that there was no power of God in his church and there was no miracle in his church. Now, by this, he successfully gave those who were HIV positive false hope. And I bet you so many of them died. So many of them stopped taking their medication. I find it unbelievable that human being can actually be this wicked, that human being, because of money, can do anything, even if it will cost a human life. The people will be this wicked and desperate in order to make money. My heart bleeds. And, just every day we hear God's warning against this kind of people. And, surprising enough, you still have some people, if I am actually allowed to use that word, empty head, a coconut head. Now, those are the people that word would have, be very fitting to be appended to. Though I am not allowed to use that word. But when you see people who are, they've seen this reality. They saw the lady in the church, and the same lady has come out to debunk the whole thing, because the stigma, maybe they've stigmatized her so much in the society, and so she doesn't want the publicity anymore. And unfortunately, it is a bit too late. Even though that is good that she came out, but the issue is you still have people that will come out to say that the lady is lying, to say that that it is a campaign of calumny to smear the name of the man. How many people would come out to do campaign of calumny? And I am sure that there are people who are very close to this lady, and she claims she has never been positive ever before in her life. So these things are verifiable. I bleed, I cry for what is happening in the church, and mostly in the African church. May God have mercy. And may it be that before the hammer of God will fall, that these men would have repented and have given their lives to Christ again and again. I'll be seeing you in the next video. Please, let's know what you think of this video. Like it if you truly do, and I want to plead with you to share the link to this video. I'll be seeing you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to my sister channel, The End is Nearer Television. Till I come your way again in the next video, from me to you, Shalom.